Hi everyone. Seems to be another day of moving. It's time to shift again. The place I rented for the summer I had to move out of because they had already rented it for August, and we pushed back the dates for Rebel Road for a month, so I had to find another place to live. So I am visiting my storage unit, putting some things in, pulling some things out, and I guess getting rehearsal for living life on the road. I want to thank those of you that reached out to me from yesterday's video diary, where I got a bit emotional and was going through some things, and it seemed really appropriate to do today's video from this place because what felt like happened was I had the exact moments, the gifts, the experiences with individuals that would allow me to tap into some things that had been stored away. And so much of a journey sometimes when you are embarking on something that is different than your normal self that people are used to seeing, or challenge the belief systems of others, or frighten those close to you because they're out of love, concerned, not sure what's going on, think you're going off the deep end, whatever it might be. Sometimes their love response is to turn away, to walk away, to distance themselves for the sake of probably not being hurt themselves in their own heart. And yesterday was a day where I had to face some things, face the fact that some people in my life that are very close to me are turning away, and it is out of their version of love, and it is out of their need to protect themselves that they're doing so. And it made me sad, and it made me hurt. And I promised from the beginning that I would be real through this journey, and I'd let you see all of the bumps along the way. And through my journey, there have been moments where I've had a bump every single day, and I've been in tears for days on end at the beginning when I was in the darkest part of my journey of the soul. And it has come to a point now where most of the days are really very light and happy and joyful, and that's the place that I stay. But I honor those moments where the sadness, the grief, the anger, the upset, any of those emotions want to come forward, because to me that is fertilizer, that is an awakening, that is something that is enriching the soil, or unearthing and tilling the soil of my own inner landscape, so that something new can flower and be birthed. That is part of why we're here. So I understand the concern and the reaching out, and you each will have taken and will take each of my videos in the way that you do through your filters, and you will reach out to me with those words and those actions based on those filters. And what I want to say to you is I love you. I dearly love you, and I see you and I acknowledge you, and I read every comment, and I so appreciate the holding and the loving and the caring. It means so much to me, and it is something that I embrace, because it is an opportunity now for me to receive in ways that I've never allowed myself to receive before. But in doing so, in your caring, and I say this from personal experience, in your caring and reaching out to me, take note of the very thing that you feel like doing, that you want to step out and do, the way you want to hold me, the way you want to speak to me, because that is really a message of what you too can give yourself, what your soul is asking for you to give you, if you have not already. And so everything is a conversation with the universe. There is only good. There is nothing bad. Every emotion that we have is simply energy in motion, and it is part of the flow. And I guess what I most wanted you to see yesterday was my heart and my humanness, and that it's okay to share that part of ourselves with the rest of the world, to not have to hide anymore, to be able to be vulnerable and be real, and know that it's okay. Know that the world, the sky hasn't fallen. Know that I'm not having a breakdown. Know that I'm not, going into anything that is detrimental to myself or others, but simply feeling, which is the healthiest possible thing that we can do. So I send you my deep, deep gratitude and love for all of the comments and the caring and the embraces and everything that reached out to me yesterday as I moved through that particular space of deeply sharing. And I receive that, accept it, and I share it back with you, with that part of you that too might need that at some point in some moment. I am moved over to my new place. It is a couple of blocks back from the beach. The marsh is behind me. It's a very nourishing space. I think it's what I needed for me to really have a place to tap into my power and presence and love. Looks like someone's here to unpack. So my place of power and love for what I'm about to embark on. I wanted to feel the rush of the ocean and the energy and the power of that surf that is wild and free and comes in, the tidal waves, the high waves, the low waves, the rocks, the sands. I felt like it was a perfect place for me to do what I needed to do to prepare for the coming months of the unknown. So thank you for sharing in all of this with me, for following, for being by my side. I definitely feel you. In love, of love, and with love. I'm Simran Singh. Be well. Tap into therebelroad.com. If you haven't read my book, Conversations with the Universe, I urge you to read it. See if there's anything in there that might support your journey or someone else's. Again, in love, of love, and with love. I'm Simran Singh, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.